Hello everyone and welcome to Exness's weekly market outlook. Today we're going to be discussing some of the key ideas for trades this week and the narratives that are driving them. Joining us is Christopher Taher, trading specialist and expert on cryptocurrencies. Thank you very much, Chris, for having joined us today.
Yes, hi Michael. Thank you for having me.
And the first question, as usual, is what do you think are some of the key possible ideas for trades this week? What do you think might be moving? And what do you think are the possible expectations for these movements over the next few days?
So in my opinion, for this week, the main focus would be on Bitcoin because of the military activities that is happening in Eastern European region, which I think can drive the price even higher. Let's check the chart, I think. So from the chart itself, as we all can see, the price is actually kind of bottomed out and it is forming a potential double bottom pattern. And if the price confirms the pattern, which means the price needs to break this level at around 45,000, then there is a potential for the price to regain 50,000 plus level. In this case, the target will be at around 54,000 to 56,000.
And generally, most of the narratives in markets now are related, of course, to the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. What do you think is the specific narrative that is driving this potential movement in particular over the next few days?
It is very common that between Russia and also US have some kind of war. In this case, there is a potential of hash rate war. And with the hash rate war that may happen in the future, we would like to see some kind of mining activity that is increasing in Russia or Eastern European region. We can also check from the on-chain data, which we can find in the blockchain itself. And we can also see that according to the mean hash rate that is happening here, we can see that the mean hash rate is increasing from time to time. And there's also a discussion from the miners group that there are many Russians that are importing many mining tools or mining equipments that can help them to do the mining activities, which means mining activities is not disrupted by the conflict that happens within the region.
And this situation, of course, can change very quickly over the next few days. What do you think are some of the key potential big changes that might affect the current situation for Bitcoin significantly? What do you think traders need to be aware of over the next few days to monitor?
In the next few days, what we would like to monitor further is the number of adoption that is happening within the region. Because what is happening during the conflict, we can see that there is a surge of people using Bitcoin wallet because of the conflict that happened that hinder them going to the bank, and also there are many banks that doesn't allow them to withdraw their money. That means it shows the superiority of this cryptocurrency or crypto assets within the region in both countries, both in Russia and also Ukraine, that made a lot of people suddenly adopt this. We can also check in the blockchain data and we can see that from the smallest number, 0.1 Bitcoin, we can see the number is increasing, especially in the past week. And we can also see that happens for the wallet that is holding more than 1 Bitcoin, 10 Bitcoin, 100 Bitcoin, 1,000 or even 10,000 Bitcoins. That means a lot of people within those regions are probably adopting this even further during the conflict. So I think with this conflict that is happening, there is no disruption with the mining, and also at the same time, the number of adoption within the network, which means people are holding their own Bitcoin, is also increasing. This data is not including the number of people that is holding their Bitcoins within exchanges.
Right, so the key idea for this week then, thank you Chris, is that Bitcoin seems to be quite likely to move back above $50,000 towards about $56,000 approximately. And the key narrative that's driving that is the lack of significant disruption to mining and its impacts on the hash rate. And what traders really need to monitor for is increasing adoption and, of course, sanctions and how they might possibly bite harder on Russia in particular over the course of the next few days. So thanks very much, Chris, for joining us to give us all of your valuable insights.
Yep, thank you and have a great day.
Thanks, you too, and we hope everybody watching and listening successful and responsible trading.